a little visual here. Over there is the CSX main line, and the Durham branch is right over there. This track right here, they just stored scrap cars and whatnot here sometimes. But this track, this used to be a Y here. These tracks keep on going south through Holly Springs, Fuquay, Anger, and all the way to Dunn, where they would connect with Atlantic Coastline. So this track's still here, and it would keep going straight here for a bit. And then, of course, it was a Y, so there was also a turn right over there leading onto the Durham branch that is now used by CSX. So really cool to see all this still out here. Hey, long gone, long forgotten railroad lives on a little bit.
So quickly left it off.
I can't believe it, man. All right, here's the story. Originally, I thought that stone pole had been an old milepost from the railroad. I was dead wrong, and apparently it was only a meter valve for the underground water lines. As you can imagine, I was severely disappointed when I found out the truth. Take a look around this seemingly very normal area. Would you ever believe, if I told you there used to be a railroad here, would you believe it? So just back behind me is the milepost, and this is right along like a straight line. The milepost would have been here, like behind us. Yeah, so this flat raise here definitely looks like the roadbed to me. If you look closely, I mean, there's like rocks in the ground, so pretty sure if I walk down here, you could probably see it better. But you see, it's all raised up like that. And once these cars go by, there's the milepost over there. So would it come across here? And man, right there. I mean, imagine imagine a train running through this seemingly very non-interesting town. So it was either here or there. Probably here though, because I mean this. Why else would there be rocks here? Yeah. Hopefully it stays this way. Yeah, that's the right of way. See, it's still cleared out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Up here, it should get clear. There's a road right there, so gotta be careful. Nah. All right. Watch out for spider webs. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, it's so clear.
Watch out for those leaves there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, Durham Southern Railway. And right here, this is like Apex Holly Springs border. And this cleared out path here is where the train tracks used to be. And so we had to walk along the road and get to this opening, but we're here now. And I know the Seaboard came in 1981 and ripped all the rails up, but I don't know if they ripped all the cross ties up, so who knows, maybe they're still down here, but this ground feels really hard. Like, you notice that? It feels like harder in some places. Like, that's solid. It's probably a cross tie under there. Once again, I must add more voiceover. That yellow thing right there is a spider. That spider had a web, obviously. I walked straight into that web, and let's just say it was not fun. Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for right here. So there used to be buildings here.
Oh, that's where those cement basements, foundations. Oh.
Whoa, this is cool. Now, those plates look like the kind of stuff you would see on cross ties.
It looks old enough.
Yeah.
You know when this building closed?
I don't know when it closed, but I can tell when it was torn down. So, a few years ago, 2017, as late as 2017, there was a lumber industry here. It wasn't quite open, I don't believe, but it was right here where all this stuff is cleared out. So there were buildings here. You can see the base of a building right there. And the train tracks used to run right along here, the Durham Southern. And I might have just found a cross tie. We'll check that out in a second. But when the Durham Southern was here, up until 1981, it would serve this industry and deliver products and take products to wherever they may have been going. So yeah, exploring with Piedmont. Now this, I wonder. I don't know why it would be here. See, what sucks is this was a lumber industry, so it could just be standard old lumber or something of interest. So,
we're like across the street by the power line. There's an old lumber yard here. There's just like a cement foundation.
wow. All right. So this looks like at one point it would have been a loading ramp. Yeah, it's got to be. Wow. There's definitely bugs in my shoes right now. There was once a building here. Not anymore. You can see like rivets, but they probably would have had poles or whatever. I don't really know. Black cat means bad luck. Look at that little guy. Look at the scrunkly. Like if you'd scrunkly the win. You know, the cab is missing. What once was. Old rails just sitting here in a pile. Don't know how that one got bent. Okay, it's pouring now. Some other day. That's a depot. Yep.